Okay, guys, now the session is being recorded. Okay, so this is what we are going to have again. Today is July 4th, 2013. We are going to have a speaking session, some questions, grammar, and the activity for this weekend. Okay, last class we began, as I told you, the idea is that we always begin with a speaking session. Last class we began with Beatriz. Beatriz began speaking about herself. Today Alfonso is going to speak about himself, and hopefully Carolina is going to speak about herself too. Okay, so Alfonso, do you remember, and Alfonso and Carolina, do you remember the first forum about getting to know each other, where you spoke questions about yourself, what you did, where you live, where you were from, how old were you, if you were married, what you studied, what you like, but in a speaking way? That is what we are going to do today. So Alfonso, can you enable your microphone and can you speak a little bit about yourself?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. We can hear you. Begin.
I am Alfonso Cala. I am master student. I am married. I have
what? You have a teen. You have a what? A son, a daughter, a teen, a kid?
A kid.
Okay.
A kid.
How old is he or how old is she?
He is 11 years old. I am from Piedecuesta, Santander. What do you want to know?
What do you study?
I study master in the UCN.
Yes.
I am in semester.
Okay, and tell me, what do you do, Alfonso? What is your job? Alfonso, excuse me, I have some problems to listen to you. Can you put your microphone closer to your mouth or whatever?
Now?
Okay, it's better, yes.
I am a teacher in Piedecuesta, Santander, of an elementary school.
What do you teach?
I teach all the subjects.
In elementary school?
I teach English, but my level English is very low. To teach this.
Okay. You are from Santander. Where are you from? Are you from Santander, right?
Yes, I am from Santander.
And where do you live? In Santander?
Cuesta, Santander.
Okay. What semester are you taking in the master?
I am first semester.
Excuse me?
First semester.
Second semester? First. Oh my God. Hello? Well, Alfonso apparently had problem. Caroline, hello, how are you? Caroline, how are you? Okay, your microphone is okay, Alfonso? Hello, Alfonso.
Hello, teacher.
Okay,
Hello?
okay, Alfonso, we can listen to you.
Yes, teacher. Teacher, this is all.
Okay, Alfonso, what do you like?
I like play soccer, and I like to work with my family. I like to read, and I like to learn English.
Oh, okay. Very good. Tell me about English. Is easy or is difficult for you?
And it was difficult, but now is more easy because I am trying I am studying hard.
Okay. Okay, Alfonso, thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you again.
Okay,
Bye.
I am going to turn off your microphone. Okay. Okay, that was the speaking session. The speaking session was with Alfonso. Okay. Now, questions. I have some questions. Question number one. Did you have any problems with the exam last week? Last Wednesday? This could be last Sunday.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, Alfonso, tell me, do you have any problem with the exam?
I have many problems with exam. My
Why?
score is low. I thought that in my score will have better. But it was 26. I
Uh,
want, I want, I want, I want, I want a feedback about the question, the items, and, to know what were my mistakes.
okay, Alfonso, of course, we are going to have a feedback, but we are going to have the feedback next week because there are some students who haven't presented the exam yet, so they are going to see this recording, so that's why the feedback is going to be next class. Do you understand?
Teacher, I understand.
Yes, next class we are going to have the feedback. Okay, after everybody has presented the test. Okay, Beatriz, I have a question. What about you? Did you have any problems, any difficulties with the exam? Apparently Beatriz has problems with the microphone. Okay, Carolina, you don't have a microphone. Carolina and Beatriz, did you have any questions, any problems with the exam last Sunday, or it was okay? Yes, Beatriz, I'm asking you if you have questions, if you have problems. Beatriz, you have problems with your microphone. I don't know what happened. And Carolina, you don't have a microphone. So in the meantime, Beatriz and Carolina, you can chat. Okay, Carolina, tell me, what problem did you have with the exam? Carolina, I don't... Not the exam with the microphone. Beatriz, I don't know what happened with your microphone. Nena se la va a llevar. Se la va a llevar. Beatriz, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with your... Okay, but Carolina, I don't understand you when you said that you have problems with the exam. You enjoy it? Muy yo, muñeco. Chavo.
El bacio. El bacio. ¿Qué? El bacio. Los zapatos yo los voy a llevar para ponerlos mañana. Chao.
Hasta luego, doña Nedina. Está muy bien. Oh, bebé. Chao, bebé.
Tío, chao. Tío,
Chao.
Chao, tío.
Chao.
En serio. En serio. Bueno, entonces voy a apagar la luz y cierro las puertas y listo para la noche.
Hasta luego, que esté muy bien. Okay, Beatriz, I don't know what happened with your microphone. As you could see, Alfonso could speak, so I don't know what happened with your microphone. It's maybe your microphone's problem. Carolina, you said that you enjoyed the exam, so the exam was good for you. And Beatriz, what about your exam? Was good? The exam was good for you?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Beatriz. I am calling you on Skype. Apparently, you have problems with the microphone in WizIQ. Okay?
Okay.
Beatriz, tell me about the exam. Was easy? Was difficult?
I don't understand, teacher.
The exam. What happened with the exam last Sunday? Was easy for you? Was good for you? Tell me your experience with the exam.
I had no problem.
You had no problem. Okay. So everything was okay. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Beatriz. If you are going to talk, call me and I will put it on Skype. Okay? I will call you again. Okay, guys. I was talking to Beatriz on Skype. Maybe you could listen to her when you are watching the recording. Beatriz told me that she had no problem on the exam. So apparently everything was okay on the exam. Let's begin with the grammar. Grammar session. For today, I told you that you were going to ask me some questions about grammar. If you had any question about grammar, do you have, or if you have any question about, yes, basically about grammar. Did you have any question? Okay, Carolina has problems about the past perfect. Okay, who else? Ask me and then I will explain to you. Yes, of course, Carolina, I am going to explain. But I want to listen if the other people, Alfonso or Beatriz, if you have any question about grammar.
Teacher, I have no question. Please explain the Carolina's question, please.
Okay. Okay, Beatriz, no question for you? Okay, I will explain about the simple past. Okay, excuse me, simple past and the past perfect. Okay, this is a picture about simple past. This is present, and simple past is this. Is an action that happened in the past. Okay? For example, please tell me, when did you begin to study in the university? When did you begin to study in the university? So you are going to answer, I began to study in the university in 2010, 2011. When did you begin to study in the university? Please, everybody. No, Carolina, but long. I
began to study master 2000 2011.
I began to study master in 2011. Okay, Carolina began to study master last year. Okay, question. When did you start? When did you start working? Alfonso, when did you start working in the school? Carolina, do you work? What do you do? And when did you start? Ah, you are a psychologist. Carolina, very good. What is your branch? Are you dynamic psychologist? Are you cognitive? Are you psychoanalyst? Are you humanist? What is your branch, Carolina? Humanist. Oh, very good. I like psychologist. I think it's a very, very nice career. And where do you work, Carolina? You work at a public school. And what do you do at a public school? Are you a psychologist or you teach? You are a counselor. In the elementary school or in high school? Oh, hello, we have a new student, Miguel Estupiñán. Okay. So look, I asked you a question about simple past. Okay. When did you begin to study? When did you begin to work? Okay, so this is simple past and this is an action in simple past. Okay, but what is the past perfect? The past perfect is an action that happened in the past before another past. Okay, so this is the past perfect. It's an action that happened in the past before another past. Okay? It's important for you to have the reference point of this one, simple past. Okay? So I am going to ask you this question and you are going to see the past perfect in action. Okay? I'm going to ask you this question. Had you Miguel, sorry. Maybe you can watch the recording. Okay, so here we have this question. Had you already worked when you began to study at the university? So if you pay attention in here, This is the past perfect. Had you already worked? This is in past perfect. In past participle, had you already worked? Okay, so this is an action here. This is an action here. Had you already worked when you began to study at UCN? Okay, so what is the simple past? This is the simple past. This is the simple past. This is the simple past here. This is the simple past. Okay, but we are not speaking about the simple past. We are speaking an action that happened before the simple past. Okay, so you are going to answer this question, please. Had you already worked when you began to study at UCN? And Carolina says, yes, I had worked at the school when I began to study the education master. Okay, what about Alfonso? And what about Beatriz?
I understand.
Had you already worked when you began to study in the university?
Yes, teacher. I have worked at the elementary school when I began studying at UCN.
Can you repeat again?
Yes, I had worked at elementary school when I began to study at UCN.
Okay, very good. Now, did you understand this explanation? Did you understand about the past perfect and the simple past? Carolina says yes.
But I need training.
Ah, yes. But first, I need to know if it is clear. If you tell me it is clear, we can continue practicing. Okay? Okay. I am going to ask you other question. Okay? Please tell me the things you had done before starting this course. Do you understand the question? For example, before starting this course, I had worked for Antioquia University, or I had worked for this company, or I had studied a different thing. You are going to tell me 5 things you had done before starting this course. You had gotten married, you had children. What had you done? I don't know what happened with your microphone, Estupiñán. Your microphone doesn't want to work. I am going to try to see Jose Adan if you can have your microphone. But please, you are going to type here on the chat. Okay, tell me two things, please. Tell me two things you had done before starting this course. Like this. Before starting this course, I had already worked or I had already gotten married, or I had already traveled to the USA. Okay, Carolina, I had studied the A2 course before starting this course. And what about the other people? What about Alfonso? What about Beatriz? Carolina, are you married? Carolina, do you have children? For example, this question is for Alfonso. Alfonso, had you gotten married before working for the school? Okay, Carolina, so you are married and you have children. Had you gotten married before working for the school? Okay, Carolina, yes, I had gotten married before I started working at school. Okay? And what about the other people? What about Alfonso? What about Beatriz? What about Miguel? What about Jose? You are not typing anything on the chat. We are practicing a little bit about past perfect.
Yes, teacher.
Tell me, Alfonso.
I had studied English in the Sena. I had studied level basic.
Okay, what else? Miguel, teacher, I feel somewhat disoriented as the question since I have not attended the full meeting. Field. Okay, Miguel, you are going to watch the class, the recording. I am going to send you the link about this recording so that you can practice and you can have an idea about what we are doing. Okay. Okay, Carolina, you have a question. Go ahead. Carolina, you say that if you always must write the simple past next to the past perfect. The simple past is the reference point. You don't always use the simple past, but you need the reference point. Okay? For example, why didn't you watch the movie? Why didn't you watch the movie? And the other person answers, because I had already watched it. Okay? So here, because I had already watched it, here this is the past perfect. In this case, you are not using the simple past, because the simple past is inherent to the sentence in here. Why didn't you watch the movie? Because I had already watched it. Okay? Thus, in this case, you don't need the simple past, but the simple past is inherent and everybody should understand it. Okay? Yes, always you can combine, always. The past perfect, you combine the past perfect with the simple past. For example, no, not necessarily. I'm going to put this example. When the class began today, okay. When the class began today, as you can see, this is the reference point. When the class began today, what happened? You were working, you had worked, or you just connected to the class. Which one is correct? This is A, this is B, and this is C. Which one is correct? A, B, or C? Very good, Carolina. All of them are correct. What is your case? Everybody, tell me your case. When the class began today, what happened? You were working, you had worked, or you just connected? Tell me, which one is true for you? All of them are correct. I don't understand, Carolina. I just connected because I am at... You are on vacation. Oh, great. Congratulations. When do you start working again? Next week? Next Monday. Okay, next Monday. Okay, what about the other people? What about Alfonso? What about Beatriz? Jose, Miguel? What is true for you? When the class began, what happened? You were working, you had worked, or you just connected? Alfonso, tell me.
When the class began today, I had worked.
I had worked. Worked, yes. You will have to pay attention, Alfonso, to the pronunciation in the past. Worked. Okay? So Carolina asked me if the simple past, you use it with only the past perfect. No. The simple past, we use it with the past progressive or past continuous, past perfect, or the simple past. Okay? Now, this question was about the past perfect and the simple past. Okay? That was the grammar session for today. Activity. What is the homework for next class? The next homework is going to be for next Sunday. Okay? And what is it about? I was watching and I was grading your activity about Unit 1 and Unit 2, the summary. Okay? I have already graded. But most of you never spoke anything about the grammar concepts. Okay? That's why in the next homework for next Sunday you are going to study all Unit 3, topic 1, 2, and 3. And you are going to do a summary about the grammar, just about the grammar and the exercises. You are going to answer the exercises about Unit 3, topic 1, 2, and 3. Summary, a little explanation, and the exercises. Why? Because in the last homework, most of you, maybe one person or two people, mentioned the grammar concepts. The rest didn't mention the grammar concepts from the previous 2 units. Is clear the homework or the activity for next class? Well, not for next class, for next Sunday.
Teacher.
Alfonso.
This activity is about the Unit 3?
3, yes, Unit 3.
In this unit is one practice for each topic. Practice, 3 practice, okay?
Alfonso, yes, you are going to the platform, you are going Unit. Alfonso and everybody, you are going to study all the Unit 3, and when you see the grammar concepts, you are going to pay attention to the grammar concepts. You are going to do a summary, a little explanation, and the exercises. That's what you are going to do for next homework, that is for next Sunday. Okay, Beatriz, that is what I am doing. I am explaining the activity. You are going to watch and study Unit 3. Then you are going to do a summary about the grammar exercises, then the grammar concepts. Then you are going to do the exercises in Word format, and then you are going to upload the activity to the platform in the activity session. This activity is activity number 2. Okay? Is that clear? For Miguel is clear, for Alfonso is clear, for Carolina it's clear, for Beatriz it's clear, for everybody it's clear. Okay, Beatriz, you're welcome. Okay, class, if you don't have any more question, we have covered this speaking session. Questions about the exam, the grammar we practice with the past perfect, and I have explained to you the homework for this Sunday, activity number 2. When is next class, Carolina? Next class is going to be next Thursday, next week. Next Thursday, July 11th. Okay? Next class will be on July 11th at 6 p.m. Yes, at the same time, I will send a post, and in the post I will give you the link, because every class we have a different link. Okay? Okay, Alfonso, try for next class, try to get a microphone, a good microphone. Okay, look, that in Alfonso's case was very good because he didn't have to chat, he didn't have to type, he just plugged in his microphone and spoke. That is the idea, that you practice speaking. Okay, so try to get a good microphone for next class, Carolina, Miguel, Beatriz, the other people. Okay? Okay, my dear students, thank you very much for today's session. I am going to send the link so that you can watch the recording, or the other people can watch the recording about today's session. Okay? Have a very nice weekend. Take care, and I'll see you next Thursday. Goodbye, guys. Take care.